Hey guys, welcome to my video. Tonight's video is on this Bedini window motor. If you're not familiar with the John Bedini circuit, it is right here. We have two batteries, two windings, one primary, one secondary to turn the transistor on. Magneto action. D2 is the output. C is capacitor. S, I don't have S in here. S is actually resembles this diode right there. So here's the circuit one more time. So on the motor here, so you can see we have a large winding and a thinner winding. The large winding is the primary, the thin is the secondary. That triggers the transistor. One transistor there, and one on the other side. The neon bulbs, the red ones right there, those are actually a diversion load in case the output doesn't get hooked up, so you don't burn out your transistors. As we go back here, we have the black and red as input, yellow and white is output, so output comes into the capacitor, just like on the circuit here, and the capacitor C from D2, and then comes through here through this diode and then into the second battery. Here's the amp meter so you can see what's going on. Turn on the scope. So we'll have the scope so you can see the pulses. And this motor is not a self-starting motor. You actually have to kick it over to get it to start. So it could go either direction, left or right. So just give it a little kick. And that's 3,500 RPMs with no load. See a little magnet in there. We're using pretty much exactly a half an amp, so right around 6 watts. Here's the scope shot. Basically a pulse per revolution. The output right now sitting at 0.176 or 176 milliamps. What's interesting about this motor is as you load the motor, because it's a magneto action, it actually can reduce the input so it uses less as you load it more, which is quite interesting. So what we're going to do is we'll stop this, and actually if you see right now it went into self-resonance, so that's why it's using so much more power and it's outputting so much more power. See the scope of the pulses. So what we're going to do is put this on here so you can see it under load. So the output has been reduced quite a bit, by almost half. But what's neat about the circuit is when you load it, it actually will use less power. Pretty neat. A smooth little motor. So yeah. Pretty neat little thing. I built this quite a few years ago. If you're building experimental models, it's always nice to make a Bedini one. They work and run really nice. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.